new season means a clean slate, and anything can happen here in round 1 of this year's NASCAR Hot Wheels Cup Series Championship. Welcome along then to Dover Motor Speedway for the Arctic Fox Racing Network Hot Wheels Cup Series Season 4 opener. We've got a record of 36 drivers, 2 of them being part-timers. We'll get to those 2 in a second. But first, let's take a look at the topographical breakdown of this track. Dover Motor Speedway, 4 turns and 1.609 kilometers to navigate. This is our first visit to the track since 2020, where Jimmy Johnson won it in Season 2, Race 5. Drivers have to look out for turn number 1, where in 2020, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Brad Keselowski, and Martin Truex Jr. all took each other out of the race. And a track with a nickname like the Monster Mile is going to be very tough for these 36 drivers to tame, especially for our 10 rookies this season. We'll take a look at those in a second, but first let's have a look at our Ally Financial drivers to watch for. First up, of course, is the defending champion of Kyle Larson. He is your pole winner for today's race, and he'll be looking to pick up where he left off in Darlington. And starting alongside him will be the 11 car of Denny Hamlin. He may be making his Hot Wheels Cup Series debut today, but he's no stranger to NASCAR with 51 wins in the NASCAR Cup Series, 3 of them being the highly coveted Daytona 500. Then we have returning driver Jimmy Johnson, who's making his first Hot Wheels Cup Series start since the Season 2 finale in Long Beach. He'll be looking to defend his race win at this track. He'll be starting from 5th position today, next to Kyle Busch, who hasn't won since the Season 2 finale. He had an absolutely horrible Season 3. We'll see if he can pick up from where he left off in Season 2. Then, of course, we have Austin Cindric, who lost out on the Season 3 title at Darlington. He'll be seeking redemption from the 4th row today. And in his first full-time season as Josh Berry, he finished 2nd in the All-Star race. We're going to see if that Stewart Haas Racing dominance can transition over to the Hot Wheels Cup Series. And for the first time in league history, the Hot Wheels Cup Series has attracted some international interest from 3-time Supercars champion Shane Van Gisbergen. He'll be running select races in Season 4, and he is our first ever Kiwi to run in the Hot Wheels Cup Series. As now we take a look at our Pertex starting grid for today's race. Kyle Larson will start the race from pole position with Denny Hamlin alongside. And in row 2 is going to be Joey Logano and his teammate Ryan Blaney, along with Jimmy Johnson in the 84 and Kyle Busch in the 8. Row 4 will belong to Chase Elliott in the 9 and Austin Cindric in the 2. Rounding in the top 10 is rookies and teammates Josh Berry and Chase Briscoe, along with Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 7 and Christopher Bell in the 20. Followed by Alex Bowman and Martin Truex Jr., fellow championship contenders in season number 3. The 97 is Shane Van Gisbergen, and the 47 Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in row 8. Row 9 belongs to Brad Keselowski and Darrell Wallace Jr. Rounding at the top 20 is going to be Ross Chastain and rookie Zane Smith. And we have Austin Dillon in the 3 and Noah Gragson in the 10. Followed by rookie Ryan Preece and Casey Kane. Behind them is going to be William Byron in the 24 and Eric Jones in the 43. Followed by Daniel Hemrick and Carson Hocevar, both making their debut today, along with Daniel Suarez and rookie Chris Buescher. And it's Ty Gibbs and Jonathan Nemechek behind them. Followed closely by Justin Haley in the 51 and Ty Dillon in the 16. And rounding up the grid is the 45 of Tyler Reddick and the 21 of Harrison Burton. It's time to look at our Microsoft race rundown. It's a 12-lap race, and the top 10 drivers at the end of lap 4 will be awarded stage points, which will count towards their total score. The stage winner will also earn a playoff point, and the winner of the race will be locked into the playoffs with 5 bonus points added to their score. With all that out of the way, the drivers are beginning to fire the engines and roll off here. What is sure to be a thrilling season opener. Can Kyle Larson pick up where he left off? Can Denny Hamlin or anyone else steal the show? It's time to find out. Now the pace car will put the field into the hands of Kyle Larson and Denny Hamlin as they come up through the restart zone and up through the gears. The green flag is in the air. We are racing for the first time in season number 4. As Jimmy Johnson forces it 3 wide to get around multiple cars, he's already up into the 2nd position. As now he's going to close the gap to Larson to the inside, so he can complete the first lap. Johnson takes the lead away. No, Larson, this is it. He's going to save it, but it's going to cost him a lot of ground. Junior, Elliott, and Hamlin are going to get around him. 2 laps to go in the stage. Hamlin gets up into the 3rd with help from Shane Van Gisbergen. He will up front. Oh, Shane Van Gisbergen gets to the inside as we come to take the white flag of season number in stage 1. Dale Jr. dives to the inside. He's going to take the lead away from Jimmy Johnson. As Kyle Larson is going to have a run on Van Gisbergen. Up front, it's going to be Dale Earnhardt Jr. to win the stage and pick up his first playoff point of the season. And a reminder, the top 10 points here: Dale Earnhardt Jr., Kyle Larson, Van Gisbergen, Hamlin, Elliott, Chastain, Cindric, Keselowski, Austin Dillon. They'll all pick up some points, which will be added to their score. Don't go anywhere, we've got plenty more racing action coming up right after the break. Be sure to keep it tuned right here when we return for stage number 2. Want to know how you can watch every race of the Hot Wheels Cup Series and have them all at your fingertips? Well, if you head over to the playlist section of my channel and scroll down a little bit, you'll see a little section containing all playlists containing every race of the Hot Wheels Cup Series. From there, you can watch whatever race you want. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and also follow me on TikTok, Twitch, and Facebook using the links in the channel description. Welcome back. You're watching the Hot Wheels Cup Series Season 4 opener from Dover. It's time to get underway with stage number 2. It's going to be an 8-lap shootout to determine the winner of the race. Now the pace car will make the sharp left turn to pit road, and the drivers are approaching the restart zone, and the green flag will fly once again. And it's a blistering start for Kyle Larson. He's already up into the lead. Johnson loses second. Dale Earnhardt Jr. falls down to 4th. As Denny Hamlin gets around Johnson for the second position, trying to close the gap to Larson. Now we've got trouble at turn 3. It's Briscoe, Haley, and Ty Gibbs is involved. That'll bring out the yellow flag here on lap number 6. We're reviewing the contact from Justin Haley to Ty Gibbs. That looked intentional. We're going to have to take a look at the replay. First, let's see what happened. Looks like Briscoe got loose coming into turn number 3. He was able to save it. But, ooh, what happened to Justin Haley and Ty Gibbs? Here's a slow motion replay. You see Briscoe loses it. Haley bumps Ty Gibbs and slams him into the wall. Race control are investigating that. We'll have a word on that in a second. But a tough break for Ty Gibbs. Justin Haley has got himself a drive-through penalty for wrecking Ty Gibbs out of the race. That means he must make a slow trip down pit road when the green flag waves. Speeding will be considered incorrect penalty service, and further penalties may apply. But we're going to restart here with only 5 laps to go. Hamlin and Larson will lead us to the green. The pace car will put the field into the hands of Denny Hamlin and Kyle Larson. The green flag will wave once again. 5 laps to go in this race. That's how slow start for Kyle Larson. Denny Hamlin will get around him on the high side as Dale Earnhardt Jr. will get around Jimmy Johnson for the 3rd position. And he'll get up into 2nd. Now we got trouble on the front stretch. It's Joey Logano and Alex Bowman. The caution is out here on lap number 9. And a hard hit for 2 championship contenders last season. Here's this real-time replay. Looks like Bowman tried to block Logano and he couldn't see him there. Probably some spot of miscommunication. Here's a slow motion replay. Looks more like a block gone wrong than anything. But a tough break for both Joe Logano and Alex Bowman. They had a really strong season 3, and this is not the way to pick up where they left off. As we'll restart with a 2-lap shootout to determine the winner. Who's going to become our first playoffs contender of the season? It's time to find out. The drivers are approaching the restart zone, and the green flag will fly once again. 2 laps to go, and that's a slow getaway from Ross Chastain. Chase Elliott and Shane Van Gisbergen will get around him, as Kyle Larson is going to get around Dale Earnhardt Jr. for the 2nd position. They're going to take the white flag. Dead even. Larson edges ahead of Hamlin. But down the backstretch, Hamlin's going to have a surge of momentum. Down around the final stretch, is it going to be close? It's too close to call. It looks like Kyle Larson. We're going to have to take a look at the replay to see who actually won. Coming down the front stretch, Larson looked ahead, but Denny Hamlin beats him out at the line by by only a few inches. And it will be another season victory robbed from Kyle Larson. Congratulations to Denny Hamlin for winning the opening race of the season. This is going to advance him into the playoffs. Let's take a look at our race results. It seems like history repeating itself for Kyle Larson. Once again, he's been robbed of the season opening victory. Shane Van Gisbergen will come home 5th. Daniel Suarez round to the top 10, and rookie Josh Berry will come home in position 9. A strong showing for him. Kyle Busch will finish 12th. Ryan Blaney 16th. Ryan Preece 18th. William Byron will round to the top 20 with Daniel Hemrick and Zane Smith behind him. Chase Briscoe will come home 23rd. Justin Haley's penalty has cost him a lot of ground. He finished in the 33rd position. and a tough break for Alex Bowman, Joey Logano, and Ty Gibbs. They came into the season with high hopes, but the season is still young. We still have 6 more races to determine the championship field, and it's still anyone's game, apart from Denny Hamlin, who's already punched his ticket to the playoffs. And at the moment, Dale Jr., Kyle Larson, Elliott, Cindric, Dillon, Berry, and Keselowski will be joining him. But anything can happen between now and race number 7, so it's going to be an interesting season. It's going to be interesting to see if any of these guys below the cutoff, especially from 20th down, we're going to see if anyone can make a comeback. And a tough break for Justin Haley, Alex Bowman, Joey Logano, and Ty Gibbs. But they've still got a chance. It's still anyone's game. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this thrilling season opener from the Dover Motor Speedway. Congratulations once again to Denny Hamlin. Season 4, Race 2 from the Worldwide Technology Raceway at Gateway will be up in a few weeks. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch, TikTok, and Facebook from all of the links in my channel description, because you're not going to want to miss a single lap of Hot Wheels Cup Series racing action. And until next time, I hope you enjoyed today's broadcast from the Arctic Fox Racing Network. Stay here with the finish line. I'm Arctic Fox. Stay frosty.